Indices traded with swings where yesterday the Asia and Europe session bought the bearishness while the US session we have seen the indices recovering sharp where the beat the S&P, Nasdaq, Dow or Germany 40 and FTSE 100 all of the indices recovered sharp with the US session. So what to expect today? Are we looking forward to a further rise again? Are we looking forward to rally here or the highs are done and the indices are ready for reversal? What should be our strategy in order to profit trading the S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, Germany 40 and FTSE 100? We are going to see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day and this is the only channel to give you two updates a day where we not only give you the trading levels but also provide you the reasoning behind every move. Thus, subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we look into S&P, followed with Nasdaq, then Dow. In the end, Germany 40 and FTSE 100. Watch till the end. And see, it is very, very important for not only to you to have uh, the key levels, but also to have an understanding of the charts and indicators. And that is why we take time and pain to explain to you why a particular level is important and why and where you should trade and how to profit. Do not miss to subscribe, do not miss to like. Let's start. See now on the RD charts, one clear thing for S&P is 3920 or 5920-25 zone, which is offering it a good resistance. You can see a wall is here at 5920-25, and thus it is very crucial for S&P to break this wall, because once it breaches this wall 5920-25, see what has happened, rise, retracement, support from 20 period, and once this is breached you can expect 5940, 5952, 5965, 5984 and 6000 levels. Yes, the levels are predefined here. Just we need to wait for S&P to breach this wall. Now notice rise, bigger retracement, then the rise. Now see the rise here and here. Bullishness getting diminished. So this could be also beginning of reversal here. Things are slightly overbought and a drop below 5900 and 5880 will confirm the reversal. Stochastic rising here. The MACD is in green. It has not yet crossed over. The RSI is rising. Coming to 2-hour chart. Similar observation here on the 2-hour charts. See a couple of retracement candles and now trying to break out. So let it stay beyond 59.2025. And if 59.25 is taken, ideally we are looking forward to 59.40, 59.52 at least. Even if not more, at least 59.50, 52 has to be there here. Moving averages bullish here, and notice if you connect this, it is trading in the channel, but my only worry point is the diminishing bullishness which calls for a reversal. Stock IC has dropped, MACD has crossed over and is trading with moderate bullishness. RSI is at top. On the 3-hour charts, 20 period offered a very good support, and this is what we had discussed yesterday, that see after the rise a retracement, a breakout is possible, and again after a bit of consolidation it is trying to break out. Wait for 59.25 to be taken. Yes, things are slightly overbought while the MACD is trading on the sell side and the RSI is already at the top here. Coming to 4-hour chart, the observation here is similar, retracement, and now after a bit of consolidation waiting for a breakout. Now see, it is important. You can see it is consolidating here. My only observation here is slight increasing body size, and thus a move beyond 59.25 should be taken up seriously. Yes, here the crossover is on the sell side, which is a bearish sign here, and see this crossover is coming at a higher level, so this suggests that the prices might continue on the downside. RSI is at top here as well. Coming to the daily charts, now on the daily, see after a consolidation yesterday it has breached the critical resistance at 59.10. Now 59.10 and then 59.20-25. These are the two levels it needs to break. Also notice higher lows are seen, higher highs are seen. Where are the highs aiming at? 59.50 levels. Beyond 59.50, what is the next possible target? I think, see, even the resistance is at 59.65, 59.84 has to be there, but largely it could aim towards 6,000 level. Moving averages crossing over here, very good sign for the bulls. Prices are trading with little divergence from the moving averages, calls for it to converge. Yes, indicators are slightly over and the MACD is extremely overbought. See, look at the last complete year, and in fact beyond this till 2020, last 5 years we have never seen S&P on the daily charts breaching these highs. Extremely overbought, it could call for a reversal. RSI at top. So looking at this, only buying entry above 59.24, where you can expect 59 40, 59, 52, 59, 65, 59, 80, 85, and then 6,000. On the downside, take a selling entry at 5900. Four levels, expect 58.95, 58.80. If 58.80 is taken, stay short. Stay short for 58.50 levels directly. Take your though 58.65 is a support, but I will be looking forward to 58.50. Below 58.50 is where the bears are waiting. 58.35, 58.20, and below 58.20, I think say 57, 80 levels should not be far. But I think it is difficult for it to deliver such a great correction. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Nasdaq 100. And before we proceed to Nasdaq 100, see how easily we have analyzed the charts, how easily we have arrived at the levels. And you can also do the same. You can also develop the same perspective. And if you couple this observation strategies with the tools we teach in our mentorship batch, certainly you can increase your winning trades. Thus, you can join the 33rd mentorship batch starting first week of June. Do not miss to register for it. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or telegram for your queries. If you do not have time, you can be part of my signals channel where trading as per the signals you can benefit. Again, connect with me for your queries. And see, it is very, very important once you have all the tools, once you have all the understanding and you have identified the trades, where you execute has is also equally important. So the broker is equally important, where you get the lowest spreads, a swap free account, no hidden charges, safer environment for you to trade, where the transactions and withdrawals are easier, and the broker which is available across the globe. You can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. It's a trusted broker. Now look at the hourly charts for Tech 100. See, Tech 100 seen taking support here first from the 50 period, now from the 100 period. But also after this drop, we can see a bit of resistance here. So only buying entry has to be about 21,360 levels. And once it trades about 21,360, expect 21,450, 21,500. Right now I can see a greater struggle. Also, if you connect this, you can find out this is how it has been trading. This is an expanding triangle here, where you can see lower lows, where you can see higher highs. The median here somewhere at around 21,250 levels. Very, very important for S&P or Nasdaq 100 to trade below 21,250 in order to confirm further drop. Stochastic rising, the MACD is almost flat, the RSI is flat here. And on the 2-hour charts, yes, the price has come down to take the support from the 20 period. It is trying to bounce back. So I'll now only recommend that if you see it is staying below 21,270, 250, that is the only zone below which you can take a sell. And then 21,200, 21,150, 100 will come into picture. Any drop below 21,100 is a clear sign of a greater correction. Else, no bearishness here. Indicators have cooled down significantly and are trading at a comfortable zone. On the 3-hour charts, similar observations, support from 20 period, bounce back, retracement, diminishing bearishness, trying to recover. Only selling entry now below 21, 270, 250, and only buying entry beyond 21, 350, 360. Yes, the indicators have cooled down, but the MACD, after crossing over at the top, it is still trading with divergence and it has not much of room on the downside, which means it can continue to trade bearish here or within a range. On the 4-hour chart, similar observation, consolidation going on. Look at this consolidation here, and thus once it breaches here below 21,250, you can expect more bearishness towards 21,200, 150, 100. Yes, the indicators have cooled down significantly. The MACD still has lot much of room on the downside. The RSI is flat at top. Coming to daily charts, similar observation on the daily charts. See, diminishing bullishness, and today could be a reversal. Yesterday we had a swing, today it could be the reversal here. Be mindful of this. So now once it trades below 21, 270, 250, I think we are ready for a greater down move, else do not trade this as bearish until 21,100. Be careful, below 21,100 is where a correction towards 21,000 and 19,800 will be, 2,800 will be there. Moving averages divergent and bullish. Stochastic extremely overbought. The MACD on the daily charts is at extremely overbought zone. In the last 5 years, we have not seen such a highs here for MACD, and hence you have to be cautious at the current levels. RSI rising. So looking at this, I will recommend you to only buy if you see it is staying above 21,350, 360, where you can expect 21,400, 450, and then 21,520, 21,650, and 700 should be there. These are markets, anything is possible. On the downside, take a selling entry at 21,270, 250 levels, expect 21,200, 150, 100. If 21,100 is taken, stay short for 21,000, 20,009, 2,800 levels is the next targets. Below that, a crash should appear. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. US 30 on the hourly charts. drop retracement, it is consolidating here. Once you see it is staying below 42 200 levels, 250 levels, you can expect more bearishness. 42 250 200, 42 100 are the critical support levels here. Below 42 100 we can look forward to a down move again, else right now it is not showing such bearishness. It is possible that it may try to deliver lower lows, lower highs. The lows here are well below towards 41 600. Indicators have cooled down significantly. MACD though still has room for further rise. The RSI is at top here. On the 2 hour charts, when you see what it is doing, drop retracement, and now if it drops it is going to move towards the bottom, which is far below towards 41 800. Yes, the stochastic has cooled down. The MACD has crossed over. It is trading bullish here right now. RSI is at top. On the 3 hour charts, and is similar observation here. So if you see it is staying below 41 250 240, stay short for 200 150 100 and 41,000. Below 41,000, below 42,000, we can look forward to a greater down move here towards 41 800. Though the stochastic is overbought, but the MACD has just crossed over, which is a good sign for the bulls. The RSI is trading comfortable. On the 4 hour chart, similar observation. What I am looking at, if it breaks is now 41, 42, 240, you can expect slight increase in bearishness. Though the stochastic is overbought, but the MACD and RSI still has room for further drop. Coming to daily chart. On the daily chart, see it is starting on a flat top, and right now, look what has happened here. It could replicate the same. So lower highs are seen, means it could possibly move towards higher lows or lower lows very soon. And thus today, any point of time, USD is staying below 42,000 and 41,800 should invite the correction here. See, too much of divergence of the price from the moving average calls for it to connect, but the crossover here in the moving average is a very good sign for the bulls. Yes, the stochastic is overbought, the MACD is rising, the RSI is flat. So looking at this, I will only recommend you to buy if you see it is staying beyond 42 350 400 zone. If you see USD above 42 350 400, stay bullish for 42 500, and then 42 650 700, 42 800 should be there. On the downside, the selling entries are clear at 42 250 240, expect 200 150 100, and then expect 42,000 41 800. Below 41 800 it should correct sharp towards 41 600. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Germany 40. See what DAX is doing. Look at the top here, and see the resistance here pretty much strong in between 23 720 750. This is the zone it needs to break in order to confirm the reversal. As long as 23 750 is not taken, do not initiate a buy. What is happening here? Drop retracement, and if it now trades below uh 23 670, you can take a sell. But then also 23 650 640 should be the first support, 23 600 should be the second. Below 23 600 a correction should begin. Though the stochastic is at bottom, but the MACD has just crossed over, and it might try to invite more bearishness here. Possibility exists. RSI has dropped. On the 2 hour chart, see this. Now notice after the rise, nice flag formation, it is breaking out here. However, I do see this is an expanding triangle. The median now at 23 500. Else, see right from the lows at 23 350, we have seen it moving towards 23 750. And if you count the 23 450, 23 500 should be a stronger support zone here. Stochastic looking down, MACD is divergent and bullish, RSI is flat. On the 3 hour chart, similar observations here, nothing different. Yes, the indicators have still room for further rise, and likewise on the 4 hour charts. Now it is very important either for the Germany 40 to trade beyond 23 720 750 or to trade below 23 650 670. As long as this zone is not taken, do not treat this as either bullish or bearish. See, the moving averages crossing over here is a very good sign for the bulls. Coming to the daily chart. On the daily charts, see a flat top here, and now trying to erase. It is possible that it can move towards the bottom or in fact lower lows. But when you see the move here, a breakout beyond 23 750 760 should be taken up seriously on the upside. Moving averages are trading with prices are trading with divergence from the moving average, which is right now sitting at 23 100 23,000 levels. Stochastic has dropped. The MACD is trying to cross over. It is not yet crossed over. RSI flat. So looking at this, I will only recommend you to sell either at 23 670, but then 23 640 650. First target 23 600, the next, and then in fact we can see it moving towards 23 525 and 450, and then below that 350 level should appear. Below 23 350, it's a greater crash towards 23 200 23,000 levels very soon, if not today. On the upside, you can buy here at 23 750 760 levels, expect 23,800. And then beyond 23,800, we are looking forward to 23,880, 900. Beyond 23,900, sky is the limit on the upside towards 24,000. Trade accordingly. Let's move to UK 100. UK 100, see a struggle here on the upside, 8650, 8660 zone. Then it is tried to reverse. The support at 8630, 20 is very strong and does till 8620. You have to be careful with the sells. Even if it trades below 8620, 8595, 8600 should be a greater support. Below 8600, it should deliver a greater drop. Stochastic oversold. MACD has hit a highs and now crossing over for sell. The RSI coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour chart, see, first of all, reversal sign, a flat top, but diminishing bearishness is a major matter of concern. Thus, it is very, very important for us to wait for at least 8630 to be taken in order to take a sell, but then also 8620, 8600 should offer a maximum support. Indicators are trying to cool down here on the smaller time frames. On the 3-hour chart, similar observation. I will wait for the closure of the current candle. A drop below 8630 and might confirm a retracement towards 8600 and 8580. Any drop below 8580 is a clear sign of correction. Stochastic overbought. MACD is still rising. RSI is flat. And the same observation here is here on the 4-hour charts. Now coming to the most important one, the daily chart. On the daily charts, notice rise, consolidation, and see a top, flat top is seen. Now it is critical for the FTSE100 to breach this resistance here at 8650, 8660. If this is taken, 8600, 80, 8700 and 8720 will be seen. Any move beyond 8720 this time should take it to the moon, 8760 and 8800 levels. Stochastic rising here, the MACD is trying to cross over for sell, the RSI is flat here. And thus looking at this, you can buy here. If you see it is staying beyond 8650 levels, expect 8660 to 65. And beyond this, possibly we should see it hitting 8700 very, very soon. 8700, 8720 is the next milestone which it has to break. Difficult but not impossible. On the downside, take a sell at 8630 itself. Expect, and 8630, when I say the higher price has to be below 8630, else you can sell at 8628 and expect it to move towards 8615, 8595. Below 8595, 8580. Any point of time FTSE100 breaking below 8580 should invite the bears towards 8550 and in fact 8520, 8500 levels. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Do not miss to watch the next update with the Asia and Europe session. Do not miss to join the mentorship batch, 33rd batch announced for first week of June. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.